Here are male redwings feeding together in Florida, where they go for the winter. There's not a single female in this flock. The males arrive long before the females. Early in spring, the redwings return to the northern marshes where they raise their young. These flocks are a familiar sight during March and early April in most of the northern states and Canada. When the females arrive 2 or 3 weeks later, each decides which territory or which male she wants for the summer. Females are easily distinguished from males by their straight plumage and by their dull shoulders. Females do not sing like the males, though they have a number of sharp call notes. When the males arrive on their nesting grounds, the flocks scatter, and each male selects a small territory in the marsh. He drives the other males away and sings and displays his scarlet epaulets.
There's one subject we haven't touched on yet, and it's one that you're supposed to be quite famous for.
You wouldn't mean birds, would you?
I would mean birds. You haven't had anything interesting to tell us about birds?
It's the herring gull. This is the first cousin of the herring gull. They're very friendly birds. They're scavengers. They help to keep our waters clean. Follow ships for the food that the sailors or passengers go to.
delay. Welcome back to Warframe Wednesdays. I'm your intrepid 10 host, Fraggoth, and today, basically anyone who asks for anything from the in-game shop will get it. No questions asked. Congratulations. So, if anybody's actually watching and has Warframe and wants stuff, yell. Any single item and it is yours. I see. Other than that, I am going to probably be doing Does Joy Spiral let me? Come on, Warframe. Sorry, not Warframe. Whoever that fingers. There we go. I turned the music off for some reason. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Kullervo Spain. Anger, fear, or sorrow. Okay, so we won't be doing that. We'll check the circuit real quick, see if there's anything here that I don't have already. There is not. Okay. Yep. How long is the Joy Spiral set to go? Anger starts in 40 minutes. Okay, very good. So yeah, it's that Tennobaum thing. Congrats. Really needed something after reading Hyperion. Well, thank you for tuning in, Armchair Tactician. Anytime you can tune in is good, I guess. Leaving stuff in the comments is also fine. I assume most people are going to do that. I assume that the times that I'm doing things is, turn the music down a smidge. Hello, come on. Listen to my commands, machine. There we go. I assume that the time I do things is not optimal for most people to tune in live. Not in it to make money. If I were in it to make money, I would have a very different system. Instead, we do it for the fun. So I am glad that you enjoyed Peter Watt's work. So the only things by him that I have not read on stream yet are his blog posts. And I have a book collection of some selections of those that came out a couple years back. I have not read the entirety of his short story collections as contained in, what's it called? Beyond the Rift. There's another one, something monkeys, that I don't have, that might have a story in it that I haven't read. The collection of his blog posts and musings is called Peter Watts is an Angry Sentient Tumor. I forget who the publisher is offhand. The other book of his that I have not read aloud is Crisis Legion, which is a tie-in to, I think, Crisis 2 or 3, not 1. It is a book he himself is a combination of disdainful for and impressed by, in the sense that he was able to take something and try and make something out of it. But also, it's, commercial, so he's kind of like, But he accepts the necessity of having to sell out, I guess. I don't think he looks at it that way. I hope he doesn't, because it's not productive to think of things like that. Alright, so I guess I'm going to go bully my current Lich, whatever they are. I assume they don't have one. What are they called?
fight one gifted
Yeah,
with
they don't
old
have
blood,
enough.
the Queen's Kuva.
Of course they don't. What's the other thing? There's something else I wanted to do. Didn't get done. Did they not still have? Wow, that was only for like the week? That's whack. I had hoped they would keep that going a bit longer. In Conclave they had, and I don't do it every year, there's a snowball fight, PvP snowball fight in Warframe, which is actually very fun. Everybody kind of does piddling damage to each other, but there is a winner and a loser. It's a lot of fun. You have to make do with limited resources. You can't use your abilities, so you just kind of bounce around, hitting things with icy sticks and snowballs. It's rather fun. Okay, so we're gonna check out Caballero real quick, and then because I'm between things I'm doing, I guess we can just bang out some Nightwave stuff.
Now, just in case.
The barn owl sometimes nests in a hollow tree. The mother bird sleeps at home during the day.
Hopefully you enjoyed Hyperion. I'm about to read that on stream starting the week after next. Hyperion's pretty intense. It is I would fairly call it a space opera, but I think it's quite good.
Right? They got a bomb. Feeling creative.
Okay, what do we got? Armor over 450 is rarely going to happen. Yeah, that one's just better. I'm more likely to have shield break. And 300% combo count chance while blocking isn't, well, it's not great, but it's better than heavy attack efficiency. I generally don't care about heavy attack efficiency. It's not all that relevant. Transform it 6 times. What do we have? Combo paused when weapon is holstered. Heavy attack wind-up speed isn't too shabby. Range isn't bad either.
Here's where it gets interesting.
Where's the third one on there? 50% chance for primary and secondary weapons to instantly reload. Not too bad. And then just stat boosts.
Okay, bring it to
What does
life.
the Atomos have going for it? Let's see. Damage by 24. Shield break increased damage by 30 for 8 seconds. Energy max is a difficult criteria to meet. So I'm gonna go for that one. Base damage increase isn't too bad. We have a bunch of incarnates we haven't made yet.
Okay, later.
If you're wondering what the soundtrack is, it is the Skatebird soundtrack. Think Tony Hawk, but you play as a budgie.
Here are male redwings feeding together in Florida, where they go for the win.
It's not bad. Its heart is in the right place. It's a decent, straightforward skateboarding title. I wasn't totally capped out. I bought a bunch of relics. Alright, so what do we have for
What's on your mind?
rare gems? That's not too bad. 500 enemies will happen naturally. That will take time, but it can be done. Xmas units I can go to, what's it called? Elite something or other onslaught. Complete an arbitration. These aren't too bad. Hacking 10 consoles, we can force the issue on that one, but complete a mission with only a secondary weapon equipped. And interact with our Kullervo / Kavat. We'll find Bib Fortuna. We'll say hello. Hello. Oh. There we go.
Many things have been taken from us, it's true. But fortune favors the bold, and there ain't none so bold as people with nothing to lose.
Oh, I don't need that equipped if I'm gonna be. Alright, so I'm officially done with getting things for Xenoric, so I should switch to another school. That looks pretty good. I have all of them, all the nodes capped out on all of them. It's just a matter of
Are you enjoying the view?
which do I prioritize for getting their stuff.
Females do not sing like the males, though they have a number of sharp call notes.
What? Actually.
When the males arrive on their nesting ground, the flock scatters, and each male selects a small territory in the marsh. He drives the other males away and sings and displays his scarlet epaulet.
That's Vazarin is the one I'm looking for. It's instant revives, right? Yeah, that's the one. So we'll stay with Vaz for the moment. Capped out. Alright, so one more once. So for priority, 100 Eximus, jeez Louise. An arbitration mission is easy. I'll bang this out first, though.
There's one subject we haven't touched on yet, and it's one that you're supposed to be quite famous for.
That should not take too long. In fact, I'm going to switch.
You wouldn't need birds, would you?
To Octavia for this real quick. Octavia makes this pretty trivial. And just to confirm, it is the Orb of Valis. Yes, it is the Orb of Valis. Okay, as long as I remember that. We switch to Zolo. Switch to Venus and go to the Orb Valis.
No, our harvest, it's the herring gull. This is the first cousin of the herring gull. They're very friendly birds.
That's right, I'm not Xenoric. Let's see, where is that one? You can usually get some good stuff out of it.
They keep our waters clean.
I think it's up there. Or is it down in the south and I just misremember where it is every time?
And they follow ships for the food that sailors or passengers throw.
I'm gonna head that way, and if I recognize what I'm looking for, great. If I don't, well... Kinda wish you could switch between heating up versus fully winterized.
The adult birds are the ones with the white heads and white tails.
Orb Valis. No, this isn't it. Actually, maybe this is. No, this isn't it.
Take these dogs about 2 years to get their ronas
Of
to the
course.
close. The young ones are brown and mottled.
I can't get over there, so we're not gonna worry.
They gather in groups and look each other over, and one male drives off another. But finally, after having considered the matter duly, they begin to pair off. You would mean birds, would you?
I would mean bird. You haven't had
just going to ignore the giant stompy death machine. And we're good.
Who love what they do.
During the nesting season, the parents are busy providing food.
Oh, there it is.
Brood usually consists of 3 or 4 young. Feathers appear as it grows older, but the brightly colored feathers do not appear until the 2nd year. The parent birds often bring rabbits or squirrels to the nest. But when food is scarce, they may attack other birds.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
A case of hawk eat
And
hawk.
we are away.
I need that one. Yeah, I do. Let me just double check through these, see if there's anything I haven't built yet. Alrighty. We can do the arbitration. For the arbitration ID.
These young red tails are nearly full grown, and they are learning to
Let's
fly.
Mirage. I'm going to switch to her nuke in the box build. Do you need Arcane Energize? Arcane Strike is just kind of for convenience for melee attacks. You can switch that sort by focus lens. Use that. And we'll stay with not Xeneric. We're going to fake it. Wrong one. Where are you? Oh, I need to talk to Samaris.
You are a trustworthy hunter. Come back later, and I will have a new target for you.
Let me actually see. Anything I need from here?
Stronger hunter. I will share what I know.
I thought I had that already. In fact, I could have sworn I had Botanist. Well, it's claiming I don't, so I'm gonna grab it.
Will this item help you bring to the sanctuary?
another mod I wanted a duplicate of. Okay, so we're going to go to Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Got a lot of Eximus units here. Failing that, doing the circuit will give you quite a few. That up and running. So one of the things you can do with this kind of a Mirage build is you can take advantage of the Archon mods. I could have sworn that was all headshot territory, but if it says it wasn't, it wasn't. And with the Archon mods, they usually have some effect that kicks in. When you afflict an enemy with a basic element.
Attack us, and we will counter.
Such as toxin, such as electricity, such as heat, such as cold. I forget what the cold one does offhand, if anything. The heat one just does double heat stacks. Electricity, which I believe is Archon Stretch, will give you energy over time every time you inflict a heat proc. Which is quite good for a build such as this. I may check to see if I can fit it in there. Now I'm just trying to get some combo up. So I can do that. Because I need to get hacks. You will almost definitely get the 500 enemies killed before we get the 100 Eximus killed. But we'll see. That every now and again. Let's put particular Incarnon is decidedly okay and not much more. Don't host migrate on me. This is taking a while. There we go.
Style, baby.
It's the 30
It's all
Eximus
about knowing
wax.
who you are and not giving a damn.
Which means we're a third of the way there. That doesn't look good. My network was giving me some weird issues this morning. I'm hoping that doesn't persist.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
No, gas is not especially effective against anything but infested. That's interesting, it did not transform most of what was there.
When he sees a fish come near the surface,
Oh. better late than never. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, good. Looks like the explosions on something aren't making me stagger, which could just be network latency issues. There we go. Things are being buggy today. We're not going to worry about it. We'll go to Zone 8. I think that's what you have to do for a full rotation.
Do you think me as savage? That I enjoy this suffering? Irrelevant. Focus on your task.
Who love what they do.
Just doing executions whenever it wants. That's cool. Now we're starting to get some enemies to respond to me. It's a start. The infested are notoriously difficult to hit the heads on, at least for me.
That was a close one.
Actually having a hard time getting these Atomos and Karnan kills because my everything is making them die so fast.
Conduit is open. Go now.
This island alone, 36,000 pounds annually.
Go further. I require more efficiency. The specimens no longer interest me. It is you I study.
Some trick of nature, it appears, is perfectly suitable to wear a long cape forming a big
More host migrations. Well, at least it'll stabilize now, right? Fire up. There you go.
Efficiency is crucial to this experiment's design. Work faster.
Oh, okay.
You exceed expectations.
It's not
You
what I
are
wanted,
far more
but it's
exciting
fine.
and complex than any specimen in my sanctuary.
Alright, now to check to see how many of the thingamajorbs we got. Are these any good? They do not have anything I need now. Alright, got that.
Don't stop believing, dreamers.
Do get 2/3 of the way through that, that's good. Alright, let's see what we got for Arby's. It's a defection. I don't think so. And yet it has a boost to Planks and the Stropha. But it's a defection. You see, the core of my quandary is defection kind of sucks. Defection, kind of bad. For defection, we're gonna go with a Wisp. We'll keep that. We'll switch to the Planks just for ease. And Strophe. just double check my Stropha build here. I should be a heavy attack build. It says it's a heavy attack build. It's got that. It's got quickening. It's got a basic level gladiator vice. Yup. And corrupt charge. Yes, this is indeed. An heavy attack build. This doesn't need any help. It's all set. Alrighty. Double check my Wisp, make sure it is in fact on the right loadout. Yeah, it is. It is. Nope, not Syndicate. Alloys. I'm going to be doing this pretty much solo, so I'm just going to do like the one run, or the bare minimum before I have to leave. Because I don't really want anything to do with a defection mission. Wisp can get away with it, though.
Don't be alarmed by the crew. They're Grineer defectors, rescued by Steel Meridian, but too broken to join their ranks. Instead, they banded together in search of a more peaceful life. They call themselves Kavor.
Oops. Gives me an opportunity to get more console hacks, so that's good.
And escort them to the waiting transport. The infestation is airborne and it's slowly killing the crew. The med boosters scattered throughout the ship are their only hope for survival. Use this comms console to rush out more survivors.
Okay.
Only death there, but death.
They spawning from this, of all things? It could be. Once they're all here, that means you. Let's go. So they should be sprinting. And they are. And that buff lasts about 15 seconds, which should be more than enough to get them where they need to go. Okay.
A survivor has safely reached the ship. Stay focused.
That seems
There's
to be the
a heavy
problem.
unit approaching. Locating more survivors.
So, ideal
Survivors have just
universe.
reached the safety of our transport. Keep them coming.
Malfunction. Your pacifism, nothing more than a defect.
Ideal universe, they,
Too loud, too many noises.
why they're coming from two different locations now. That's bad. Oh, nice. They're just kicking it along with them. I didn't even know they could do that. Get on. Get down here. Both of yous. What are you doing up there?
Tenno, show me the way.
Meow. So, in an ideal world, you have like 2 wisps, each with high, or multiple frames that provide buffs. Volt is a good choice because he makes them very quickly. They should be fine. What's your health on? They're less fine than I'd hoped, but that'll do. So B should be showing up. I think once you get C to show up, you're ready to go. I haven't done one of these in a minute.
No longer guarantee the crew's safety. There's another group of survivors looking for an escort. A group of survivors has escaped.
So, my current running logic for doing this solo is, get them to show up here.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I haven't even been looking for the arbitration drones. As I get them to their respective locations. Don't jump. Okay, please.
Get away, go! Ram! Okay.
Meow. And they scoot all the way to A. So ideally, I keep interrupting myself, but in an ideal world, you find out where they're spawning from, and you place flowers at that location. Speed one's preferred, probably. Like, put a speed one at the spawn location, and then... wow, that's not doing any damage to you at all. Okay. It's doing huge damage, it's just not dying. Let's get to A, which is where they'll show up next. There's a Manic somewhere. That's not great. This is not an ideal tile for it either. You've probably noticed that they get caught up on things very easily, and their AI will just straight up break. This can be made better and worse by giving them more speed. Believe it or not. Better in the sense that sometimes they'll just kind of grind past obstructions, and worse in that sometimes they just do whatever they want. And they'll like break their path location, and they won't know where they are, and that's also bad. Ideally, I'd have a bit more duration than I do, but life's too short. I don't think I can do it from here. I have to go to B. Oh, we can actually leave now. I'm gonna get C rotation going, because I should be able to do C. Wisp is probably one of the easiest ones to solo this for, because Wisp only needs to have 3 sets. Of flowers. You don't really need the electro flowers. You just need health and speed flowers. If you have to be super efficient, you just need speed flowers, but they will probably die. Oh, nice. Alright.
Okay.
It should be fine. If they die, it's a whole other problem. Let me get to where they're going at A. In an ideal world, you have this whole thing pretty well filled up. You have multiple people to cover multiple angles. Having like 2 wisps, a volt, and I don't know, whatever else you want to have. Really doesn't matter.
Tenno, show me the way.
Doesn't really matter what your 4th winds up being. Wisp makes it easy. Trinity covers their health issues. Wow, your health went down fast. What's going on there, buddy? They should be fine. And then like one person who just kind of guards them through wherever they need to go. Basically, we have one person at each point in the mess. Oh, hey, where's the manic? Where'd you go? Run from me. So point C should be showing up soon.
More survivors.
There it
Keep
is.
them safe. A group of survivors has escaped.
So we're gonna get C active. Now what we need to do is we need to keep running between two different points. Which is about as exciting as you think it is. And because Wisp can have a grand total of 6 flowers out at any given time, so what I'd probably do, there aren't too many alternative entrances that they could come from here, so that probably would be the only one, is you'd like put a speed flower there. Would you maybe get to where you need to be, please? Thank you.
Go with you? Okay.
So they're going to sprint on over to where they need to be. The ones at B aren't spawning. I'm not sure why. I'm going to go to B. They will both meet up at A and then be where they need to be. Since I haven't done these in a while, maybe solo is a slightly different experience than I'm accustomed to. Double check over here. Whoa, don't do that. Yeah, I'll just walk this one to the exit. And nothing obvious, but whatever, it's fine. Oh, there's the green exit. I can let them get in and then... I don't think it's 2 per rotation.
Scanning for more survivors. Survivors have just
Too
reached
late
the
now,
safety of our
but-
transport. Keep them coming.
We did get a Vitus essence out of all that at some point. That's nice.
A killer is like petting a cougar dog. Is like petting a machine gun.
Okay, I'm not sure why she's saying that. Maybe she's trying to say that we're killers and we should stop doing that. Or maybe she's saying killers are good. Okay, Anger Spiral has started, so we can move on with our day. That's wonderful. Alright, so we're doing Lone Story. I could ask in chat to see if there's anybody looking to do Kullervo stuff.